Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Day 16 on this journey. Barcelona to Pisa. We're closing in on the Italian border, which is good. We've been through a little bit of a fairy tale landscape yesterday, so we got a little bit spoiled, but yeah, I got a feeling today is going to be almost as good, if not as good, in terms of the view. I mean, we're starting out at a pretty decent view, and you just look at that. Yeah, had a great day. It's been nice weather everywhere. Shorts and t-shirt at work. Remote controlling the train, or the locomotive, I should say, from a little radio box. So it's been a good couple of days. It's been a perfect perfect week to get this training. It's been really fun. The weather has been absolutely perfect. I mean, pure sunshine, barely any wind, no clouds, no rain. Just, being outside on the loco, just enjoying everything. And yeah, the goal today is going to be 500 flat. So yeah, that's what we're aiming for. Oh yeah, and today I actually bought a electrical grill. I assembled it and took it for a test drive earlier today, earlier tonight. And I gotta say, it's not as good as a carbon grill, but it's okay. It's decent. I would say it's pretty much on par with a gas grill almost. Not much difference. But yeah, carbon has a little special taste, special flavor. I can never shy away from that one. I love carbon grill. It's the best way to barbecue. But yeah, this one was all right. For an electrical grill, I think it was pretty good. The grill space was decent. And I had a side tray, like a little side table on the grill as well, so just easy to work with. Quite easy to assemble as well. Not much to it. There's only one thing that I had to switch up, that I assembled wrong. I didn't think much about it at the time, but there's like these little holders that goes on to, the grill attaches to a long little pipe, and then it goes into, like, on the front 2 slots. You're going to hit 2 slots with something that sticks out from the frame of the grill. And I didn't think about that when I installed that little piece that it inserts into. So what I did, I just mounted it on the first side of the frame that I saw. Because, you know, the frame looked the same on both sides. Equal amount of holes to screw in, you know, everything. Just like placed it on the first one that I saw. The one that was next to me. And naturally, since it's an electrical grill, there's a cord, right? The electrical outlet has to be somewhere. And the way I mounted it, I got my side table on the left, which I think I actually prefer to having it on my right. But when I did that, the electrical cord was on the side table side. So it like scratches the edge of the side table surface. Which means there's like, very, very narrow corner of the side table that I'm not able to use. Not a huge deal, but it's kind of a silly mistake when you think about it, right? Guess I should have looked through the entire description before I started pulling it together. Everything looked so easy to just put in. And I said, well, everything was just so natural, so logical. So I just went like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this. Then after, I was trying to find out this wing nut, where it was supposed to be. And just as a side, I noticed there was like 2 holes at the bottom of the grill. I was gonna connect and make sure it's stuck to that surface where the 2 little slots were inserted into this. And I was just like, oh, that's why it has to be on that side. And yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, it was like 5 minutes to pull apart and put back together. Not a big deal. Really not a big deal. Some nice views here, by the way. Not as good as yesterday yet. Can't complain though. Yeah, so if you ever buy an electrical grill, make sure you actually check where the cord is going. It's a silly mistake to make. It's just stupid. I mean, it was 3 screws I had to do over. It's not a big deal, but it's just a small, silly mistake. Really, absolutely nothing, you know? It's not like it's in the way now either, but someday, sometime, I probably will want to use the entire side table, and then that's going to be the issue. But, you know, it is what it is. Was good though. Good having some grilled food again. And sadly, yeah, the reason I bought an electrical grill is because I live in a rent apartment. And the landlord, like most landlords in Sweden, probably everywhere I guess, only allows electrical grills on the balcony, which means there's no carbon and no gas grills on your balconies. So yeah, electrical and nothing. So I went and bought an electrical one. Man, I feel so tiny when I look up here. This is mighty for some reason. It feels so big, so mighty. I don't know. In memoriam type of runestone right there, I guess. Interesting place to hold it though. Curious what happened here. Oh, this is some sharp turns. Holy smokes. Alright. But yeah, we're driving in between the mountains. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? I was thinking about saying something before. Can't remember what it was now. It bugs me when it's like that. Just having a tip of your tongue and then you squeeze it. Oh well, whatever. Figure it out. If it was important. But yeah, look at these views, man. So impressive. Nature is so impressive. And look at this. Like, I don't know. It's just, is that a cave? Like right there? It looks like there's caves. What up, dudes? Okay, this was some awkward transitions. Alright. We Gucci. I don't know, it feels like it's sort of some sort of like Lord of the Rings type of landscape when I look at this stuff. Way up there, probably Helm's Deep could be, you know. Serious. Alright. Yeah, if you hear like a noise in the background, I'm not sure if you do. That's my dishwasher. I had a lot of stuff to, oh wow. This turn was awkward. Alright. Oh, small road. I like it. But yeah. It's my dishwasher. I had a lot of stuff to clean after the barbecue. So, that's how it went. And this is so awesome. There's something about these areas that just like, I don't know. Oh, fellow cyclist, okay, he disappeared now that it's Chris Lanes, but right on, man. I like that house. It was nothing special, but I don't know. Just had a warm, welcoming appeal to it. For some reason. I wonder what you work with when you live here. Like, what's the local occupation look like? Look at this, man. Oh. I could live here. I could so easily live here. Even if it isn't at the coast, I could still live here. Wake up every morning and have that view. Like, jeez. Priceless. Even if I prefer an ocean view, but you know, take what you can get, right? Jumping to next location. Whoa. Whoa, that was a big jump. That was a big jump. Okay. Felt like a big jump. Not sure. Another jump here. Okay. Where are we at now? I'm just trying to locate myself. This should be that like tiny little cliff side, and that's the bigger cliff. Yeah, has to be it. Okay. That was a big jump. Or two big jumps. Felt like. Wonder why it stopped with the footage. Like, it's not like there were like roads going everywhere. It's just a tiny road. If you got like started on, I mean, you gotta finish it, right? I don't know. Oh, look at that little pond down there, man. And of course the trees are gonna block it now. Get a little bit of view in between some trees, but oh man. It's like crystal blue water. Oh dude. Looks so inviting. That's what I love about the Mediterranean. The water looks so damn inviting. Like up here in the north, it's just like murky waters. Everything's just like feels muddy. I don't know why. Why? What? Why did you jump here? Okay. That's a really weird jump. To the other side of that cliff? What the? What the hell? These are like really weird jumps. This isn't even a small road. There should be like mapped. It should be mapped. I don't get it. Oh crap, look at that. Oh man. It looks so cool in this season. And of course it's gonna jump back to summer or spring, whatever again. God damn. I really love those cliffs in the fall. Or the winter or whatever it was. It looked so dope. Now it's not that special anymore. Okay. Whatever. Still beautiful out here. Still really beautiful out here. by the looks of it, where that can't be right. We must have skipped like so much when we 20 minutes and we're 16 kilometers in. That's not accurate. I have not held a pace like that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so awesome. Is that a railroad? What is it? It's definitely a construct of some kind. Feels like a railroad type thing. I wish I could go up there and check it out. It looks so sick. Maybe it's not a railroad. Nah. Or? Nah, definitely not a railroad. Looks like it's covering something. Huh. I'm doing like covering down there as well. What the hell? Oh, sorry. That one looks more reasonable. That one looks way bigger. Like on the height. Oh, the railroad is right here. Yeah. I'm blind. Good. Nice to see the railroad. I love that. Cheers, by the way. I got stuck in other thoughts right there for a while. Oh man, this is beautiful. Alrighty. Camping? Alright. There's a camping down there. Somewhere. I would love to go there, man. That'd be pretty damn awesome. This is a sweet ride. Huh. I'm still curious what that is. I wonder if it is the same like that, like just nets or something. Probably like an apple plantation, maybe. Something along those lines, I'm guessing. Okay. Yeah, it's nets covering some type of tree. I'm guessing it's apples. I have no solid reasoning behind it, other than that's what I think. I wonder if it was same kind of thing up there. Really curious about that. Oh man, the tri-peaks. Oh man, it's beautiful. France is a beautiful country, honestly. It's just a shame they speak French. We're going southeast-ish at the moment, which makes a lot of sense. Alright, gas station. Love looks of it. That's a neatly trimmed hedge. Holy shit. You put some effort into that one. That's for sure. Camping sign. Okay. Well, there's some happy campers out here. Orange. Straight ahead, okay. Now we're jumping somewhere. Why that jump? Okay. I thought I would jump that like a kilometer or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. These jumps and next location stuff is kind of weird. I don't like it. But we do what we gotta do. Guillaume. Okay. Oh, river. I love that. It's so pretty to look at a river. And railroad, railroad. Yeehaw. Let's go, my friends. Let's go. Okay. No electric though. No wire. So straight up fossil fuels train on that track. Most likely diesel. That's one long ridge. Imagine fighting wars down here. Such an awkward terrain. And there's the railroad again. No wire. Huh. I wonder how highly trafficked that piece of railroad is. Would be fun to know. Would be interesting if you could when you actually get a connected network of trains with the whole new ERTMS system. If we could possibly like drive somewhere abroad like this, I mean not like on a daily basis or anything, but if like certain situation occurred or anything, how that would work. Would be kind of fun. So like people like truckers and stuff go really long distances from their home countries. If we could do something similar, that would be really interesting. A Peugeot sign, okay. That came out of nowhere. Wonder if they maybe have a factory here or something. Maybe that's where the trek is going. Oh. Sorry, it was sweaty. Doesn't look like there's a factory down here. I don't know. Hey, hey, baby. Ooh. Ah. I wanna know if you'll be my girl. Everybody now. Hey, hey, baby. Ooh. Ah. I wanna know if you'll be my girl. Railroad crossing. Let's go. I don't know why, like occupational damage, but like riding next to the railroad like this, it's kind of peaceful for me. I don't know why, I feel like home. I feel like I'm riding home next to a piece of railroad track. It's weird. But yeah, like going to work for the railroad, well, getting education as a train pilot, and everything that it brought with it, I feel like I'm so much more well-rounded in my education now. The railroad has given me like so many competencies I can take into other things in my life. It's kind of weird when you think about it like that. But so much of the technology, the knowledge, just like general knowledge you can take with you into so many other things. Makes a lot of like everyday things so much easier to understand. And try to fix stuff in your home, stuff like that when things break. You need so much like rounded out education that's not really railroad related. I mean it is, but I don't know. It just soaks up so much technological knowledge. It's fun that way. Things I had no understanding of whatsoever before I joined. I started becoming a train pilot. I had no absolute idea what the fuck that was. Now it's just like second nature to me. Whoa, speed bump. Yeah. I absolutely love the railroad. I'm not a nerd or anything. Like a lot of people that work on the railroad are like railroad nerds, so to speak. They have so much interest in everything that's railroad related whatsoever. Me, nothing at all. I have zero interest in the railroad as a whole. But I absolutely love everything about the railroad. It's just, I mean, the technology and everything, it's just how it's built to last, and how everything is, like, a lot of things have been used forever. It withstands so many things that affects every other thing in daily life. When there's crisis like Corona now, for example, like the railroad withstands it. It thrives in it. It's just such an important piece of society to have a well-functioning part of railroad. And I just hope that the politicians everywhere, not just in Sweden, realize the importance of it, actually start putting it to focus. Like, all the truckers, they're cheap, they are what they are, especially the foreign ones, working under piss poor conditions compared to our standards in Sweden. They're a cheap solution. But what happens in times like this, they get stranded. Nothing's going to get moved. You know, ton more trucks to move stuff that we can do with one train. Easy. I think it's like 40 or 50 trucks you can save on one freight train here in Sweden with our rules that we currently have. It's kind of massive when you think about it. And for that, you need one driver. That's it. Imagine needing 40 or 50 drivers to haul stuff in trucks, being more detrimental to the environment, being a bigger risk on society when it comes to accidents, like in this case, disease, spreading diseases, you know, everything. And how much safer and more practical the train is. It's just a masterpiece of how to construct something that's lasting for such a long time. I mean, we have locomotives still running, still well functioning, that dates back to the 50s. I think the electrical locos we have now is like dated back to the 60s or 70s. Still runs perfect. Well, almost. There's always mishaps, but you know, that comes with everything that has moving parts in it. But still, it's impressive. I can still run that kind of old technology so smoothly. Try to run a car that way. I mean, there is, of course, cars that have been around since those days. They don't have near the mileage a fucking train has, a fucking locomotive has. It's just impressive. See how it still works. It works well. I don't know. I'm with awe how they managed to construct something so durable, so reliable. It actually blows my mind in a way. I always advocate for newer equipment, newer locomotives, but truth be told, we don't actually need it. It's just a comfort thing. Get like electrical brakes, all those kinds of things that we don't have on the older trains. Would save so much on the environment. Will make it so much easier to drive, everything like that. But it's still functional the way it is now. Highly functional, I should say. But yeah, if they have to do something to railroad, I mean, invest in the tracks. That's where pretty much every issue is when it comes to things. The the maintenance on the tracks is horrendous. It's just being pushed back, and pushed back. No one putting in any funds to it. That's what I'm hoping can change now that they probably should see how vital the railroad is. And hopefully as well, oh wow, this is a stunning view. Yeah, hopefully they can see it's worth the effort to put more folks on the railroad. Especially for the cargo trains, the freight trains. Almost every big investment these days are for passenger trains, which is all well and good. I mean, it's a good thing that they put some effort into it to save cars from being on the road, giving them options to commute with the trains, all of that. Instead of taking the plane from Stockholm to Malmo, Stockholm to Gothenburg, just take the train. Saves so much on everything, the environment and everything. But the freight trains kind of get a rougher time with it. And they try to develop the passenger side so much. I kind of forget about the freight trains, which is sad in a way. Actually, it's sad in a big way. There's so much potential to be had and to be realized in a functioning railroad for cargo traffic. Hopefully now, with the crisis, we have had some traffic move to the railroad. That's because we had open borders for the railroad and everything worked fine. But I hope those people realize it's worth the cost to keep hauling it on the tracks instead of on the roads. Gotta say one thing there. IKEA is a prime lead example of taking responsibility for the environment. A lot of companies say, "Oh, we're gonna go green. We're gonna go environmental focus, all that crap." What happens? Oh, we found a cheaper solution. We're gonna move it on trucks, like PostNord, the Swedish Mail. Mail system, mail corporation, whatever you want to call it. They recently canceled some stretches which we used to drive with the mail and moved it onto trucks. And at the same time, they issued a statement saying, "Hey, we're focusing on the environment. If it's going to cost what it's going to cost, whatever, blah, 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 all that crap." Issued a statement at the same time to dump the cargo trains and put it all on trucks. Why? Because it was cheaper. Because they hired foreign drivers. It took pennies on the dollar pretty much and just moved it to trucks. It's just the fucking hypocrisy. It's ridiculous. But hopefully, some people will get the rise up and start moving more traffic to the trains. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, the politician gets the rise up, makes it more profitable to run a railroad company, because the fees and everything to use the tracks is ridiculous at this point. It's almost like they're trying to run the railroad into the ground. Despite every election, every single political party goes out and says how much they want to invest into the railroad. What happens? Nothing. Every election, every single political party. Oh, we want to invest in the railroad. We want to do this and this and this and this. They get power. Nothing. Nothing happens. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see how it goes. This is beautiful. Oh, the shade on that mountain. Oh, it looks so sick. I like the way it breaks. It breaks off everything. Holy crap, that's so cool. Is that water? Gotta be a sprinkler or something, right? Yeah, it has to be a sprinkler. Yeah, it is. Never mind. I thought it was like a waterfall from down the side of that little hill. But yeah, that would have been quite something. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Sweaty. Apparently we only have 8 kilometers left. Yeah. I'm gonna stop there anyway. Guess that's my goal, and it's getting late. And I got some theoretical stuff I gotta learn tomorrow, which means I'm getting up early. So I'm not gonna stay up late and do this. The original plan tomorrow was to be starting a little bit later, starting at lunch, to be able to have locomotives ready and up and running for us. Well, that's taken care of anyway, I guess. So we're gonna start earlier than we planned. It's just on a day-by-day thing right now. Oh yeah, we had an examination test on the loco way we're learning. Diesel locomotive. And I passed. I had one error, one wrong answer unattached, which is fine. I knew I answered wrong after I turned it in. As soon as I saw I had one mistake, I knew exactly which question it was. I had confused something with something else, which means I got the wrong answer. Has to do with the cooling system on the loco. How to force run something, and there's like these little, I don't know what to call them, like curtains, like metal curtains that you can open and shut, whatever, depending on the temperatures needed, stuff like that, and you can force those open and you can force them closed. There's also like a cooling engine running in that space. And the question was if we could force run the cooling engine. But the answer was like no. And also the question was how do we do it? They had like 4 answers, possible answers. One was with like closing those curtains, like force opening those curtains with either a how do you call that? Like a magnet thing. I don't know what that's called in English. But yeah, like a magnet or like a ball type lock or like a knob, whatever. Those kind of answers, and then the cooling engine as well was part of those answers as well. So I was confusing myself and thinking, yeah, okay, I know I can force those, the curtains, but does that mean I can force the engine too? In the same fashion? Like if I open it up, will it push the air in a way so it like forces the engine to run more? Stuff like that. Which it doesn't, obviously. When I think about it. It was just like a stupid like brain freeze type of moment. You know, those test brains you get. So yeah, kind of disappointed myself I didn't get everything right. But at the same time, one mistake, I knew what mistake it was. It's all fine. We're not robots. There's always human error. But yeah, I was quite pissed at myself when I walked out the room, but I cooled off pretty quick, realizing it was all good. Doesn't matter. So now we got, I think, one more test, like theoretical test on the radio and stuff, radio equipment, and then we got some practical exam, practical test. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to all of it. It's gonna be fun. I know the guy who's gonna be my what's it called? Judge. Yeah, he's gonna do my practical exam. Be with me at that time. He's a great guy. I like him. He's really clever, smart dude, easy to talk with. So yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good day, I think. I'm just gonna take it slow and leave with my mistakes. That's all it's about. Just want to see that I can operate the vehicle appropriately and do what I'm supposed to be doing. So if I just take it slow and do what I'm supposed to be doing, then I'm fine. And that's what I'm planning on doing. It's beautiful out here. Hey, look at that. That little pass in between all the mountains. It's pretty out here. I mean, these like tiny little roads, I would have never in a million years find myself. It's great. But yeah, I should hydrate a little bit. Even though we're almost at the goal, always hydrate, guys. It's important. Cheers. The Alps. Okay, so this was the Alps. Fantastic, that question has been answered. I was going to Google it, but I forgot. But now I know it's the Alps. Great. So we've been driving in the Alps for the past day. That's pretty cool. Or driving, I mean riding. Riding in the Alps. I have driven a car across the Alps a couple of times. Quite an experience. Don't want to go up peak ever again. I put the fear of God in me. Was so scared. I get the edge of the road, like right here. My right wheel was right at the edge. And there was no railing, nothing. And then you had oncoming traffic. And you barely fit on the road, both of you. Oh man. I thought I was gonna die. And there's like this cliff straight down like 100, 200, 300 meters. And you just look down and you're just like, ah! And you wanna cry. Everything at the same time, man. I was so scared. I've never driven slower in my life, I think. And yeah, I just thanked God it wasn't icy on the roads. I mean, I drove down in summer, I had summer tires. Imagine coming out there and there's ice on the road. I mean, I would have shit my pants. Like, quite literally. I think I would have found the first point that I could turn back and just go back. But that would have probably been at the peak anyway, so no point. No, it was horrible, horrible experience. I mean, the view was absolutely amazing. Everything was incredible to look at. But the feeling you had in your stomach when you were driving up there, Jesus fucking Christ, man. I've been more scared in my life. As you can tell, I don't like heights. I try to force myself to get more and more comfortable with heights. But it's still a fear. I'm not comfortable at all with heights whatsoever. I'm really uncomfortable with it. I play The Climb here in VR, just to try and cure it. The first day I played that game, my knees were shaking. I was like almost ready to puke. You know, I was just like, when I looked down, it felt like I was actually looking down. I was like grabbing so hard on the remote. I was just like, ugh. I could feel the tension in my entire body. It was awkward. But now I can pretty much climb perfectly in that game now. It doesn't faze me at all. The real heights, I think, still faze me a bit. It's the thing when you get a little bit more used to VR as a whole. You're not as like involved in the world, so to speak. It doesn't face you in the same way. Wow, that's a straight canal. Holy crap, that's really straight. Okay. So, where are we at? What place is this? Is this that get place, maybe? Nope. Okay. Gap towards the right. I'm guessing we're going right down here. Eventually. Yeah, there's the dots. So yeah, we're going right. Towards the gap. Yeah. These views. I could kill for these views. Nah, I couldn't, but almost. The Alps are beautiful. That's one thing I gotta say. It's incredible how beautiful it is in real life. It's something special. Okay, 25 for the gap. And after that, we're really, really close to the Italian border. So yeah, we're closing in real quickly on Italy. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the Alps is something special. See if you ever had the opportunity or you're thinking about going, taking a road trip in the Alps, whatever, through the Alps, whatever you want. It's absolutely worth doing. One of my favorite places to visit, I think, well, not visit, but I've driven through it, is Lugano in Switzerland. It's really beautiful with the bay, the lake, everything. The mountainsides on either side. Okay, something is fishy here. I have no idea what's going on. He just won't take me through to the next stop for some reason. This is awkward. Okay. Let's try. Can I do like this? This is weird. Like, the dot isn't even that far away. She just like take me there. I can't see a dot on either side either. Okay. Let's try a little something. Don't be alarmed. I'm gonna reset the app because I want to get those last 700 meters. Here we go. Okay, tap the button, coming forward. Okay, now it's working. It's really weird. Actually, no, it's not. It took me back like 2 dots, and now it's this again. But I'm further ahead than I was before, isn't it? Aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay, let's try and do it again, I guess. That's really weird. That's not how it's supposed to be. I just want to get the last 600 meters now. Just let me. Okay. Are you kidding me? What is going on? I am getting further and further down the road though, but this is stupid. What the hell? One more time. If I have to do this all the way through to the end, I'm gonna be pissed. This is unexpected error. This is really weird. I think I've seen this before. Okay, please work. You're kidding me? What is going on? Okay, I'm doing a lap here. I'm doing a full 360. See if it's gonna work. Nope. Something is fishy. I have no idea what's happening there. I'm gonna try it one more time, see if it works. This is stupid. This is so stupid. I can see the dot right in front of me. Yet it's forcing me not to, this is the first time this has happened. I mean, I have had similar things happen before. The dots look really close here. I don't get it. That was real weird. Okay? Now the dots are further away again. Please don't happen. Please don't happen. I don't get it. That was something really fishy. Now it's happening again. Are you kidding me? This is asinine. What the fuck? I'm actually gonna cut this part of the video into a video of its own later, and send it to the devs. Cause that was really weird. This is really weird. I have no idea why it's doing this. I really don't get it. And now it's just fucking with me from the start. Okay. I don't get it. If worst comes to worst, I guess I'll have to redo the route from here. Take the coordinates and just start from here. I don't understand this. This is the first time. It's like this angry teenager just acting out. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so I'm stuck shy of 400 meters. Because of some asinine shit going on right here. Yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll just cut it out from here. Got a beautiful view anyway. But yeah, I'm sorry to say that's how it's gonna end today. With a little bit of a bug, I guess. Malfunction in the system. I'm gonna message the devs and see what's going on with that. See if there's something to be done. But yeah, thank you for watching. And as always, if you like the content, just subscribe to the channel. Every little bit of support is appreciated. And yeah, just if you want to do these kinds of exercises, it's by VZfit. It's a great little system. Well worth the little $10 subscription per month. Easily, if you ask me. It's a fun way to work out. You don't really realize you're working out. It's just good fun. And you get to see a lot of new places you wouldn't have seen otherwise. So yeah, again, thanks for watching and have a good one.